Let's go ahead and call the meeting to order at 7:01 p.m. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, just a reminder, guys, I was reviewing our last meeting and I went ahead and moved your mics a little closer because half of us, when we are online, it's not heard. And we really can't hear people when they're talking from the audience. So Ron is right. So when we're talking, try to talk into the mic, as uncomfortable as it is. Right. Is there a motion for tonight's agenda?
I move to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. Motion passes. Agenda is approved. Moving on to presentations, proclamations, and visitors. We have one presentation this evening. On behalf of the City of Aumsville, I'm delighted to announce the winner of this year's If I Were Mayor contest. This annual event inspires creativity, civic engagement, and the sharing of fresh ideas for the future of our beloved city. Let's take a moment to look at this year's winning entry. All right, Doug, can you see that?
Yes.
Can we get to what? Nope. I do know how to use computers, I swear. Maybe.
Now all I can see is you guys. Try the one I just sent you.
I really want that yellow truck. Okay. Please join me in congratulating Monse Juarez this year, the winner of this year's contest. Monse's video, yes, Monse's video stood out for its inspiring energy and innovation for Aumsville. Through her presentation and thoughtful ideas, Monse demonstrated not only for her love for the city, but her creative ideas for making it an even better place. Her submission combined ingenuity with practical solutions. Monse's commitment to Aumsville shines through with every aspect in her proposal. I especially liked being able to take corn to people who can't make it. We couldn't be prouder to have her as our winner this year. Thank you for your hard work and creativity. We do have a couple things for you. I'm going to come around if you want to meet me over here. She is here tonight. We do have a certificate. And then last time our winners got a little on a Medal of Honor. This year you're going to get a pin and a $150 gift card for you to use. And your class is going to get also $150. So we reached out to your class. We're waiting and we're going to come and present. She does go to school in Staten, and we work collaborating with the other mayors. So her submission was sent into Staten because that's where she goes to school, but it got sent to us because she lives here. So thank you so much. Can I give you a hug? Good job. Thank you. Oh, get a picture. Does mom want to come in here? Do you want a picture with her? Okay. Go ahead. Oh. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Can I get your signature? Hey, moving on. Are there any members on Zoom or in the audience that have signed up for public comment? None? Okay. So moving. Oh, it's just that point. Okay.
Doug, you're in there twice.
Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. Motion passes. The consent agenda is approved. Moving on to public hearings. There are no public hearings tonight. There is no old business. Moving on to number 6, new business, musical park equipment. We'll now invite Ron to provide information.
Good evening, Mayor, Council, Ron Harding, City Administrator. This is the only action we have on the agenda tonight. We had a council project to enhance some of our playground equipment, and this was one of the ideas that came forward earlier last year that council approved. And that is to add some sensory play equipment to one of our parks. We chose Porter Boone Park as the location is used a lot by the community, and it just adds diversity out there. And so most of this equipment is musical play, percussion type equipment. Because of the price range that we were looking to purchase, it fits within what we call our small procurement process, which is basically we go out and seek at least 3 informal bids on similar equipment. And so that's what we did. And then the proposals are outlined. We actually had 4 proposals submitted. One was a partial proposal because that's the kind of equipment they had that aligned with our specifications or requirements. But the lowest price that we received was Willie Goat Playgrounds. And that is in the amount of $30,000. We did receive some grant money contributions from Pacific Corp. And so if you approve this action tonight, we actually move forward with the installation. We'll put a little sign up that says on a piece of the equipment that says donated by Pacific Corp. Otherwise, they'll just be city sponsored equipment. And if you'd like us to move forward, you can award to the lowest responsive bidder. Most of the bids were fairly similar that we received, but Willie Goat is just a little bit less expensive. And I'm happy to answer any questions.
The only thing in the packet that I noticed was like the photos of the equipment weren't viewable in the packet. So
They're in the back.
they're all there in the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
I guess I didn't look
did
through
a
it
couple of
thoroughly.
renditions. We haven't exactly marked out all the plans. But we did some renditions of what they look like in a 3-dimensional. We've got a couple of alternative sites picked out, but we want to make sure that we can get folks easy to this location. The equipment will be mounted on a concrete, it has to be mounted on a concrete pad. And so we don't want to just have a concrete pad out there. So we're just working with Public Works on which of the 2 alternative sites would be the least conflicting with other stuff that's happening, like they need to get into a well house with trucks or something like that.
I will just say on behalf of the recreation program, parks, A would be easier to supervise than B, because it's behind everything.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Layout A, yeah.
I like A also.
which is the one over by the,
Over to
playground.
Left side.
Yeah, it's off,
Yeah,
it's off to
okay.
the side.
We're installing all of it? Public
yeah,
Works?
Public Works is gonna install it. They'll most likely do the concrete pad. If not, we do have money in our parks, improvement fund to fund any stopgap, funding that we need.
So the pictures I'm looking at, they almost look like rubberized paths, or are they actually gonna be pavement?
It's gonna be concrete. That's just, we did a,
it on my
Okay.
Kirsty drew it on her iPad.
It does look soft and comfortable to walk
Yeah,
on. I like that better.
actually
I thought
Yeah.
that was-
like the idea.
Yeah,
Like a
that's soft.
rubberized concrete or something.
What is that called? That like,
Uh,
it's called
It's called
something.
Soft play. That'll actually, we're pricing that out for the toddler playground that we're looking to do in Heiberger.
Mhm.
But this actually has to be bolted into
Okay.
concrete. There's specifications.
You got us all hooked up for
But
this. This is-
Like elastomeric
fact that
coating
it's
or something?
possible Top rubberized over, that'd been amazing.
Like a
prevent
coating?
I mean, you
injuries.
can look and see.
Might be more maintenance, but
Yeah,
like a
'cause you know kids,
elastomeric.
they're gonna run around, trip, fall, It'd be a lot easier on a rubberized platform.
Mhm.
kids, I'm gonna be over there. I'll fall down probably.
He's gonna be over there on the, is that a
Bongos?
xylophone? The xylophone?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool.
We can classify this as a trail, right?
Yeah.
This is a trail, so they can,
The liability.
yeah.
Well, we do actually have plans to put some sort of hard surface down throughout some of the parks in Porter Boone at some point. And one of the things that we thought is maybe we do like a phase one that'll get you to this pad, maybe to that main intersection. So we're still working out the details of what would that cost? Does it fit within the budget? Because we get quite a few people that have mobility issues, you know, seniors that aren't very steady, or, you know, folks in wheelchairs. And sometimes the chip trails can be really difficult to navigate. So that is kind of in our long-term improvement plan. So we may include a little bit of that, but we do have funds that we designated for that purpose in the city budget. Right now, it was really just a matter of getting the equipment ordered, and then it takes several weeks to come in, and then we can finalize the plans on.
Are there any further questions? Is there a motion?
I move to authorize the city administrator to purchase the park music packages presented in the staff report from Willie Goat Playgrounds.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion
Really?
passes unanimously.
Willie go.
Moving on to item number 7, city administrator report. Ron?
It's empty.
Yeah.
Since this is the second meeting, I really think I exhausted my report at the last meeting. We continue to, you know, meet all the deadlines. Obviously, we have our budget meeting coming up. I will do on May 6th, I will host a informal budget meeting for, you know, people that just want to learn about how the city budget works and where or just ask questions about the budget. Maybe they don't want to come to a formal hearing to do that. I do it every year. I rarely get anybody to participate, and I'll go home early if nobody shows up, but if they show up, I'll be here. And then last Thursday, we did have Nathan Landman do a presentation, basically the presentation that I provided on our wastewater facility plans and the cost to the community where we are right now with funding. And he had an Eagle Scout project that he wanted to present on wastewater. And so we we amended the presentation a little bit and he came and did a great presentation. He actually had, I think, 10.
I was going to
People-
ask, how was his turnout?
Yeah, his turnout was a little bit better than mine, I think. And so he gave the presentation and where I think I took 2.5 hours, he took it less than an hour. So he did a good job and kept it concise. I tend to ramble on.
You're
No
gonna
one's
say you
arguing.
exhausted us last time.
That was a long meeting.
I went to both wastewater meetings with Roper
Yeah.
town halls.
You did.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, you did too, right?
Yeah, the first one was right.
It was way better, the second one.
The first one was right in the middle of, like, I just started walking
Oh, that's
after,
right.
yeah.
Tomorrow, I believe it's tomorrow night. There's a company that's working with Blazers through a grant through the state, and they're doing outreach to the community related to design concepts. They're trying to bring kind of a modular concept to some of the modern designs to be able to meet city codes, but in a modular style for things like homes and or commercial facilities. And when you see the modular construction, I mean, it doesn't look like what you would think. It actually looks like a regular, on-site construction. It's just that they do some of it inside the warehouse to save time and cost. And so they're working on some new designs through that grant. We partnered with them, so we let them use the community center. And they're just doing outreach with some of their conceptual designs, finding out what the community wants to see. And then hopefully they'll end up creating some sort of, stock designs that people might be able to draw from, or maybe it converts into something that they can manufacture in their modular facilities. So they'll be presenting tomorrow night. Obviously, you're welcome to come if you'd like to come. It may or may not be, people that are looking to build or developers. I'm not really sure what their target audience will be, but I will be here as well. And I think that's about it. Everything's moving along good. Corn Festival sponsorships are moving along great. So our Corn Festival is going to be a great year again. And we just got done with a successful Easter, and everybody, get out your superhero costumes so you can prepare for Superhero Carnival, and we'll keep the events rolling through the summer.
Is there anything for mayor and councilor reports? I don't have anything to report this time around.
Doug, I have that evaluation for Ron. I didn't know you weren't gonna be here. Do you still want me to send it to you virtually or Friday?
Yeah, you can snap a picture of it and send it to me or whatever. So I've heard from everybody, I guess, that intends to participate. So yeah, if you get that to me, then I'll move on.
I don't have mine finished yet, Doug.
Oh, okay. I didn't get a response from you at all, so I didn't know. Yeah, just send it to me when you're done. I'll wait for you.
All right, thanks.
Is there anything for good of the order? Nothing for good of the order. I have nothing for correspondence. If that's everything, it's a nice short meeting compared to last time. I will go ahead and adjourn the meeting at 7:20.
We thought you could use a short one on the back of that really late.
We don't have executive session tonight, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm not adjourning the meeting.
Oh.
Sorry.
You did.
Okay,
You did it during the meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Too
Yeah,
late.
okay.
You adjourn.
Sorry,
Too
I
late.
forgot about the executive session. Yes.
Can I have Doug's taffy
No.
for the,
No takebacks.
he's not here. Where's his taffy card? Is it on over there on his dais?
Okay,
I'm gonna take it.
so
Give me
we'll
one
go ahead and
second.
take a break and empty the room.
Oh, they're giving out some taffy. I want Doug.